So we were preparing this, and earlier this week I was doing my usual news search and just looking at what was going on in the news, and I landed on this article about the pandemic, and it was an interview of some scientists. And one of the questions really just floored me. The question was, "What has you most worried after studying this pandemic?" And the person answered, "I'm most worried about the selfishness of people." Uh, that's not what I expected. I expected it to be something about infection rates or vaccines or immunity, but it was about selfishness. He went on to say this: "I think that the message we've seen is that people are selfish to a remarkable degree that I don't think we've ever seen before. The selfishness of people and their inability to have empathy for others who aren't like themselves is one of the very, very worrying aspects that the disease has highlighted. I think this is a deeply rooted part of American society." I mean, wow, like I said, I saw that and I was floored because I realized what this scientist didn't say, but I believe he was on track to see it, is that it's because of selfishness and pride. We have selfishness and pride because we have this, it's our default behavior. It's humanity's default behavior. We believe, and as the church, we believe this is the result of sin, right? That our soul's code, that our heart's code, our software was rewritten with selfishness. And now to change that, it requires the hard work of building or growing humility and building gentleness, because sadly, they're learned behaviors now. And so Augustine says that there's this hard, unseen work that we need to do that is required to change our selfish ways. That we need to dig away the pride, we need to dig away the selfishness, and then plant or build humility and gentleness. And then that's just powerful in that this challenge that we have, this process of being conformed to Jesus involves this growing of humility and building of gentleness into our lives.